Caesar,
Hi, I'm Chris.
and welcome to 8-Bit Life. This is going to be a very first video that we've done, and practically channel's going to be about games, anime, comics, movies, anything.
Games.
And games.
Games.
We're going to do let's play, playthroughs,
Reviews.
reviews,
Hopefully.
unboxings,
Sneak peeks, maybe.
yeah, maybe sneak peeks, yeah. And we're going to go over movies too, because, you know, everything on the nerd sun, under the nerd sun. So, yeah, well, let's get started. So, today
is March the 18th, and there was a decent amount of releases today. In the video game world, there was a good piece of gold that was released today, and that, my friends, is the Final Fantasy X and Tendu HD collection. And I don't know about you guys, but this game kind of was my childhood for the PS2 era. It was like, man, it was the game that hours of my life were spent on. I mean, we did pre-order it and we got the limited edition, which came with the art book. It looks really, really nice. This is actually the first time we're opening it as well.
Yeah.
So it's, I guess, an unboxing as well.
So what's pretty cool about it is that it's similar to the, if any of you ever got the Kingdom Hearts Collector's Edition, they did the same thing. You know, you got the open art book, got pages, got some cool art, you got the Spira here, got some Xanarkand going on.
Oh, the Thunder Planes, here.
Some pretty ships.
The fucking Thunder Planes. Those douchebag dodging lightning bolts 100 times.
100 times. Wasn't it 250?
I thought it was 100 times that you had to dodge them in a row.
Rise your shoe off.
Would you want to rise your shoe off?
Rise your shoe off.
I know a lot of people didn't like Final Fantasy X too. Maybe it's because I'm a chick, but man, that game.
What can I do for you?
That game.
And then here we go to the end. We got some 10-2 artwork, and kind of a spoiler for nobody who knows what this is in the background, but I'm going to keep it on the hush-hush. And then we got the pretty disc.
If you haven't played 10 or 10-2, and this is your first time, where have you been? Have you been under a rock this entire time for the 90s? And 2, you are in for a real treat, because this game is absolutely fantastic.
Well, maybe they were itty-bitty babies by that time.
Well, that's true. Maybe they were itty-bitty babies, but my little brother sat there and played Final Fantasy with me when he was just a little bitty.
Yeah, and also,
oh yes, the guide, because we're super nerdy.
Yeah,
and
so, you know, not a lot of people don't like to use the guides, but, you know, it's cool. You can reference back to it if anything.
I have,
but, you know, it's the internet.
The 10 and 10-2 guide by itself, and I felt like this would just complete it.
Another game that came out today was possibly one of my all-time favorite series of all time. I love Hideo Kojima. Everything that he's done has been great. Big fan of Zone of the Enders. I've been a really great fan of the Metal Gear Solid series. And, of course, everybody knows that Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes came out today.
There was a lot of, in my opinion, just from working in video game retail, there was a lot of people who were sort of bummed out that it wasn't the full game. However, it's made by Kojima. I've already looked up multiple reviews on it. For the PS4, the graphics looks absolutely fantastic. In my personal opinion, I will probably get hated on at least 5 times. I feel that the PS4 graphics look much better than the Xbox One graphics. Again, there will be fanboys and just people on the internet who disagree with me wholeheartedly, but I don't know.
It's pretty cool too about the box. It's kind of like see-through, and when you reveal the back, you have a traditional, which is fucking awesome. It's an old school Metal Gear Solid casing. Practically the cover, it looks just like the original one for the first Metal Gear. I know the PlayStation 4 one had an exclusive where you get a side mission where you play as Solid Snake from the original game.
And then for the Xbox One, I believe it was Raiden. Yes.
Play as Mr. Ninja Boy. But what's great about this, yeah, it's short, sweet, to the point. I think it was 6 to 10 hours long.
Well, it's if you're gonna play the campaign,
play full through,
then you're going to get roughly 1 to 3 hours tops, but there is great replayability in the game, as well as additional side missions that pop up once you beat it, and again, the exclusive side missions for the PS4 and the Xbox One. It was $29.99. It was originally going to be $50, but again,
they dropped it down.
They dropped it down because, again, it's only 1 to 3 hours of gameplay. You know it's going to be good because it's made by Kojima, so why not spend the $29.99 to get 1 to 3 hours of really good gameplay that you can play again and again and again.
What's great about it too, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that this is the first game that they're doing with the Fox engine. So it's Konami's new engine that they created for the system, which is going to be fucking-tastic, if I say so myself.
Also, in the timeline, it goes Peace Walker, then it would go Ground Zero, and then it would be Phantom Pain.
Yeah, then it would be Phantom Pain, and then it would be the first Metal Gear, then Metal Gear Solid 2.
So for $30, honestly, if you're gonna spend $60 for Phantom Pain later on in the year,
people have spent more money on DLCs than
or collector's editions with silly business in them. Kind of like, I don't know if any of you guys know what's in the Infamous Collector's Edition, but I did some research on it, and its key selling factors, I guess, would be, okay, it has a beanie, a bunch of pins, and that's about it. I know there's a bunch of other DLC content that
we'll
I
get to that
mention,
on Friday when that comes out.
Yes, we are going to be picking it up on a Friday. I guess Infamous didn't want to compete with Metal Gear and Final Fantasy.
Another little treat that came out today also. It's been getting mixed reviews. I've been seeing 4.0s, 5.5s, but then again, it could turn out being a guilty pleasure for everybody. How Lollipop Chainsaw was a guilty pleasure for the both of us. Funny, it's not meant to be taken serious, but it's a game done by Tecmo Koei and Team Ninja. It's Yaiba, Ninja Gaiden Z. It's if you've seen anything of this, it's practically a ninja that's trying to get revenge because Hayabusa had killed him.
Yeah, he got fucked up. Basically, in the very beginning intro, I watched gameplay footage of it earlier. Again, we haven't played these games yet. We literally just bought them today. I wanted to do the first video unboxing with you guys. And then hopefully later on through the week, we can do a walkthrough or let's get started with one of the games that we picked out.
Yeah, we will be doing playthroughs of these games. We'll do let's plays and stuff like that. We kind of want to spice up reviews and actually have you guys review the games with us. So as we go do the playthroughs, might take a bit longer than usual, but we'll for example with Final Fantasy X, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some decent things changed up, especially the fact that we're going to get international mission,
so you're going to have the additional content, the additional aeons that were there, and I believe Square even said for the 10-2 one that they added additional content. And again, this could be a big rumor over the interwebs, but apparently that it's rumored that there was more additional content added in 10-2 to possibly, and again, this is a huge possibly, lead up to a 10-3. But again,
that's supposedly like 30 minutes after the credits of 10-2.
Oh, also, there are little mini games inside the games as well. Yes.
I know the international mission consisted of 3 new sphere grids. You get to fight the Dark Aeons. And for all of you that haven't played the game before, there's something called the Via Infinito.
Yes.
And in the game, where it's a 100-level dungeon.
And it's...
Yeah. So here's the inside. Here's the Yaiba disc. And I've also forgot to mention that this is a side project for Spark, which is a company led by Keiji Inafune. He left Capcom and started getting Mighty Number 9 and a 3DS game, which I completely forgot the name of it, but it got a release date for America. But yeah, Capcom said that, nobody wants Mega Man, and last time I checked...
Which they were briefly mistaken, and I feel that he is going to do bank on Mighty Number 9.
So here we go, in Yaiba, we got some DLC codes in the back for Dead or Alive, so for you Dead or Alive fans out there, you get some costumes.
Also, the graphics in this game, if you've ever played Borderlands, that's what I can relate it to. It has a very nice, very cel-shaded graphics. The gameplay, from what I've seen on the internet, it's going to be very hack and slash. If you like Dynasty Warriors, then you'll definitely have mindless fun playing the game. I have yet to know what the story's about, so I'm hoping that the story's good as well. But all I know, the very first peek that I've seen of the game is this dude, the main character, gets fucked up by Ryu Hayabusa. So, and they're zombies, and zombies for the most part are always good.
And I was not expecting this, but in the inside too, it's a small little comic done by Dark Horse. So, yeah, that's fun. I'm guessing it's going to be an origin story or how he became what he is now. I've seen some gameplay so far, and it just really jumps straight into the game.
Another thing that came out today, and it's been huge over the internet, we have yet to watch it again, but I feel like we should review it only because this is a little bit of everything nerd channel, and this movie has won multiple awards.
So, Frozen came out today.
Don't judge us. I love Disney. Disney is fantastic. We grew up with Disney, and we still watch Disney. I feel like we enjoy Disney more now that we're adults more than we did when we were children. I don't know if you guys agree as well, but that's just my personal opinion.
I know. The Blu-ray, the disc inside, we got some digital codes. Not gonna show that because, you know, people don't want people steals them.
Steals. And we got a cool bonus disc.
We got ours at Target, so I don't know if this is just something exclusive to Target.
Yeah, it says only at Target on there.
So if you guys get a chance to, before they run out, there's an exclusive bonus disc at Target for Frozen. It brings deleted scenes, the voices of Frozen, and Frozen art gallery.
Yes.
So for all you collectors out there, it'll be great.
Another thing that I kind of wanted to talk about, I know...
That's it for the reveals.
That's it for the reveals
today. Before we skip gun and jump into something else.
Go into something totally different, is I wanted to kind of touch base with Elder Scrolls Online.
For you to know out there, she's huge into MMOs. I
am a very huge lover of MMORPGs. They hold a special place in my heart.
Blizzard, if you're watching.
Yeah, yes, I love Blizzard, but that's totally different thing.
We'll get into WoW stuff later, but this
is
just
especially with Draenor. However, with Elder Scrolls Online with Elder Scrolls Online, from mental memory, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe for the computer it comes out April 4th of this year or next year?
This year. No, it comes out this year.
This year, right? And then later dates on systems.
Yep, the power of the internet. Keep talking.
When I looked at the beta, or options for the beta, I was really impressed with the character creations that they had. You know, if you have a really great graphics card, I mean, it's going to look fantastic. If you love Skyrim, if you love Morrowind, if you love Oblivion, you're really going to like it. However...
It's coming out for the next-gen systems, too, right?
Yeah, it's going to be out for the Xbox One and for the PS4 as well. So, again, if you're thinking about getting the game, your graphics card not that great, and if you want to play it to full capacity, I would highly suggest getting it for a next-gen console.
And the beta was fantastic, but I really couldn't enjoy it because all I got was just
blotchy it was
figures.
very...
So we've played, good example, but from what I got so far, good.
We saw, you know, different reviews online for people who played the beta and got into character creation, and, I mean, it's pretty in-depth to where you can even see a Imperial's chest hair. And I mean, I've never played an MMO where you blatantly see as clear as day a dude's chest hair. So, I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, later on we're gonna have .hack. Gonna put virtual reality on.
I don't know. I don't know about that MMO for .hack. I ain't putting no goggles on my head. That's gonna be like a Sword Art meets .hack, and everybody's gonna end up in comas or dead. No, thank you, sir. Anime has warned me about this. Say no. Back on topic.
Speaking of
back to Elder Scrolls Online. I really don't feel that it is a game that I'm going to be purchasing on release day. When the Imperial Edition got announced, you get not only treasures that are specific to the Collector's Edition, you get a race that is...
the Imperials.
Basically exclusive to the Collector's Edition. So, in my opinion, yeah, that's great and that's fantastic. And they have other digital content like pets and other silly things.
So there will be
that are great.
A small community walking around with Imperials.
With Imperials, essentially.
I understand what they're trying to go for, but still, you know, I'm going to be paying $14.99 a month plus playing a copy for the game. I would like to have access to the full game.
That's like being... how can I describe it? That's like playing for Wrath of the Lich King. You pay your full that you were due, you know, for the game. You paid your $20, $30, $40 for the game. And then them saying, okay, well, you didn't get the digital deluxe edition.
You didn't get the Lich King edition, so you can't
play a Death Knight, or you can't fight Arthas, or that's like getting Mr. Pandaria and saying, oh, well, you just bought the standard edition of Mr. Pandaria, so I guess you can't do Timeless Isle, guys, and find all those treasures. Sorry! You have to throw in a couple extra dollars, and by extra dollars, we mean 30 to 40 extra dollars. So
just play like a normal game. Here, you pay $50 for a game, but you didn't get the deluxe edition, so you can't fight the last boss.
Granted, when I heard that Elder Scrolls Online was coming out. I was ecstatic. I was really, really, genuinely excited. When I saw it at E3 last year, I was like, oh my god. I love Skyrim. I love Bethesda games. I think they are fantastic. And if you get them on the PC, there's so much more that you can do with them. Again, I'm really disappointed in that collector's edition. If it was just the pets and you get a couple extra cool skins and you get a mount and blah 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 blah, that would be great. Like kind of like the digital deluxe editions for World of Warcraft. You know what I mean? You're gonna get a pet, you're gonna get a mount, whatever it is Blizzard wants to throw at you, and you're gonna get a couple extra things for your other games. So what if the collector's edition was you get a pet, you get a mount, and then say you get an extra specific downloadable code for Skyrim, or you get, I don't know, maybe digital content for, I don't know, currency, like in-game currency, where you'll get like a bonus level boost from like 1 to 10 and just speed level you. But again, I'm sure
pretty sure they have the
people
reasons.
would
Who are
complain.
We're the consumer, so
we
don't
consumer,
know anything.
So that is the main reason why I refuse to buy it day one. I feel as if I'm paying $50 to $60 for a game, I know, again, I want full access to the game, and I know some people might be, well, what about DLC? You pay for DLC, don't you? That's technically not a full game.
That's completely different. DLC is completely different to what something that's being given to you from day one. You know, it's not the fact that, okay, to what she was saying about the whole Elder Scroll thing and with the Imperials, from what I've read and from what we've researched so far, it's you play as the Imperials, and then you can choose to join any faction.
You have
any
liberty to join any faction.
So they're within themselves. They're a neutral faction that can join anything. Okay, again, understandable. You want to do stuff like that, but why not give access to everybody? Why just a select few?
Exactly. That's because there's only going to be XYZ amount of collector's editions, and then people are going to be mad because they don't have access to the Imperial edition. And maybe it's not public knowledge. Maybe it's not public knowledge that when you get the collector's edition, you get to play as an Imperial. Well, goddammit, I'm making it public knowledge that you don't get to play as an Imperial when you purchase the standalone edition. And that really upsets me a little bit. Again, Bethesda, I love you. You have a special place in my heart. I'm a huge fan of RPGs.
Where's Fallout 4?
Yeah, where's Fallout 4? That's also my other question.
Hope you guys
but that's for another day.
Or rambling.
Yes.
Our review, our
somewhat review. Unboxing and our rant about Elder Scrolls Online. There will be more, I'm sure, as Elder Scrolls gets to be released, and maybe I will sucker down and buy it. But again, thank you for watching our video. We should have at least, well,
give us thumbs up.
He should be doing a live stream of one game or recording footage from one game.
Yeah.
And then I would be recording footage of another. That way you guys have more footage to watch. Again,
if you like the video,
thank you for watching.
give it a
thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe.
We'll subscribe. We'll put the box somewhere. But
keep it 8-bit,
spread it out.
Keep it 8-bit, baby.
This is Caesar.
Chris.
And
thank you for watching 8-Bit Life.
Nope.